everyone, welcome to Mermaid Co, where we talk all things manifestation, tarot, and we look at how we can become the best version of ourselves. So this is this week's tarot reading. Please subscribe to my channel, head to my website for these beautiful manifesting magical candles, and we'll get straight into our reading. So there'll be 3 pictures up on the screen. Pause the video, tune into the picture that you most love, and pick a pile. Alright, lovely beings, this is group 1, so let's find out what this week's tarot reading is like for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and as this is a collective reading, not everything's going to resonate, so you've got to mold it into how it's suiting your life. Valiant courage, take action with passion. So this is meaning do everything with intention. Everything you do, it has to come with so much love and passion, and yeah, it come what's the word I'm trying to look for? I've kind of lost it, but doing everything meaningful. So be deliberate with everything you do. Be deliberate. That is how we consciously manifest our life as well. That's how we become the best version of ourselves, because we do everything from the heart, and everything we do from the heart is not just half done, not half-assed. It's not done out of laziness. It's done with such good, pure intentions. There's intention behind everything we do. Oh, this one just fell out of the deck, flipped over, sorry. Distant thunder. Clear the air. Okay, so I guess with take action with passion and clear the air, it means to get rid of all the junk. What isn't serving you anymore? For me, watching TV became too much of a bad habit. I did not do it in moderation. And I kind of needed to cleanse my energy and start doing things that wasn't TV orientated. I needed to get outside my comfort zone. Maybe it's looking at the friendships you have in life and looking at, do they really serve you? Are they really the best friends they could possibly be? Doing things with passion and intention again. Are you surrounding yourself with people that bring life to you? They're soulful people. They're always evolving themselves. Are they really good, genuine friendships? So things may need to fall away is what this card is saying. Allow things to fall away. When you start doing things with integrity, when you start doing things with purpose, what's left? What doesn't have purpose? What doesn't have good intention in your life? Is there drama in life? Is there gossip? Is there things that bringing you down, that are just like heavy weight? What is that in your life? As I said, in one stage of my life, it was TV that was dead weight to me. It just, I could have been doing so much more with my life than just watching TV. It was my addiction. It was my way of disassociating with the overwhelm. Taking shelter. The answers are within. So if you feel stuck, if you feel you don't know, should let go of that friendship, that job, let go of that habit, you don't know if you're making the right decision in whatever it may be, sometimes when we go to friends for advice, sometimes without realizing it, they don't give us the best advice, because what's best with us, only we know. Only we know. And I said this in a tarot reading on TikTok, was that I I had to make a decision, and I would always consult my friend before I made any decision. And I called her and she didn't pick up. So then I was kind of left with my own devices making this decision. And I made it. And my friend was like, oh my God, what did you do? She goes, I would have told you to not have done that. And at the time, it didn't seem like I made the right decision. But then 2 weeks later, I actually found out that it was actually the best decision I made. If I had have consulted her, things wouldn't have worked out for the better like it did. So you have to rely on you for the answers. You have to just go with your gut, even if it doesn't make sense. And as I said, at the time, after I made the decision, at the time, it felt like I didn't make the right decision. I was like, oh my God, like I look crazy, I look bad. You know, I said something to this guy and I just looked crazy. And then 2 weeks later, it actually worked out in my favor. Actually, he just wasn't the person he was saying he was, and all this stuff. And yeah, my friend said I wouldn't have told you to done it. Like, it would look like a crazy person, but I'm so glad I did it, because I found out, you know, who this person actually was because of it. So you have to rely on your own intuition and your own gut instincts. Surrendering to the journey, release control. Okay, so this is telling you that you need to release something. There's a dead weight, or there's something, okay, this is a better word. There is something no longer in alignment for you, whatever that may be. And rather than trying to hold on to this thing, this person, whatever it may be, you need to let go of the reins. And it may come with a grieving process, and that's okay. Grieve it out, but stop trying to hold on to things that are no longer meant for you, because something bigger and better is going to replace it. So it's that saying, like, allow things to leave if they're not meant for me, and allow things to come through that are meant for me. So being in the flow, surrendering to the journey, because that next version of you, there is a next version taking place. All of this is this next level of you, which is so amazing, so incredible, but it does come with loss as well, whether you're attached to it or not. So you have to surrender to what is not in that next book of yours. That partner may not be, you know, they may have been right for you momentarily, but now you're evolving, you're outgrowing that person, that job, like whatever it may be, you are outgrowing it. So please let go. Wow. Okay. Hold on 1 second, I need to duck and get it. Generosity. Okay. Let's find out more about generosity. If that is not an answer for you, then I don't know what is. Letting go. So maybe you're doing them. Okay, generosity. You would be doing that thing or that person a favor by letting go. Okay? Maybe they need to fall. Maybe that has to happen for them or that company or whatever thing it may be. Maybe they need to hit rock bottom in order for them to wake up to life. Okay? If that's not the case, then letting go is going to serve its purpose in some way, and it's none of your business in why that is. But letting go would be a disservice for whatever it is that you're holding on to. Okay? It will be a disservice. You're not only are you stopping yourself from evolving and becoming the next version of you, but you're stopping whatever thing or person to evolve and be on their journey. Okay? Maybe it's a breakup and they're leaving, but you're making it hard to let go of them. That could be a thing for you. Yeah, okay, so chaos. And then we had the thundering storm here as well. Distant thunder. Okay. And then we got chaos. So this isn't a bad thing. This just means transformation. It just means that the universe may feel like it is against you. It may feel like the world is against you. You're completely victimizing yourself, which I totally get. But instead of saying, why is this happening to me? I want you to start asking, why is this happening for me? Now, you may not get the answer right away. You probably won't even know until this time has completely passed. And then you look back on life and be like, that's why that needed to happen. But in this time, in this period, this temporary period of your life, all things pass, okay? This is just a storm passing through, with a distant thunder, which means it's passing through, it passes. But say to yourself, okay, this is happening because something bigger and better is entering my life. This is happening because something bigger and better is going to happen. Something bigger and better is going to come into my life. So all of this needs to let go of. There is another book starting. I feel like this is a book ending and a new book is about to write itself. You are evolving, okay? When you evolve, like, people only come into your life for a period of time to serve their purpose, for you to learn that lesson, whatever it may be, and then they need to move on because you are becoming a better version of yourself. And that relationship, that job, that whatever's going on in your life will become toxic. Resentment will build up. It will just become so toxic the more you stay. That person may become more resentful if it's a relationship. Okay, you may get really resentful towards your boss. Okay, sometimes we need to leave it as good memories. Like, you know when, and it's not very often this happens, but you know when a TV show ends gracefully, they don't continue making season after season and then it just becomes so just, like you're done, you're over it, you're bored. Like when a TV show ends, it ends on a good note and it wants more, like you want more, like, yes, please create another season. But it would be a disservice to the TV show to make another season. It needs to leave off on a good note. It needs to leave in having a good memory. So this, like, whatever this may be, it needs to leave on good terms. Okay, so just allow things to pass through. Okay, so we've got Queen of Pentacles here. Oh, and then we've got Page of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. This is valuing your worth. You need to start valuing yourself. And that it would be very demeaning for you to stay where you currently are, to stay with that job, to stay with that person. It would be demeaning. Know your self-worth. Allow that activation to happen within you. Have self-worth. Know your worth. Know that you are meant for something bigger and better. That the way you get treated is queen energy. You should be treated like a queen. And don't settle for anything less. Now, it may take time for this activation to happen. It may take time. Self-worth doesn't, sometimes it feels like an activation and it just kind of switches on. But sometimes it's a journey of building up your self-worth, having boundaries, saying no, cultivating that self-love can take time. But concentrate on looking at, how can I have more self-worth? Find out what your values are. What are your morals? What is it that you want from life? How do you want to be treated? Write all of that down. What you want in a relationship, what you want in your job. What amount of income do you want to be earning, and don't settle for anything less. Don't settle. Just don't settle. Okay? Now, this may mean learning how to be on your own for a period of time, but this will be the best thing you ever do. It will be the best thing you ever do, I promise you. And we've got the Page of Pentacles. So you need to sit in your queen energy, okay? And then we've got the Page of Pentacles. So that means a job offer may come in, or an apprenticeship may start, new teachings, new learnings. Maybe you're probably about to begin again. And you don't know what you don't know. So as you're evolving, you're learning new things, and it may feel like you're probably starting life all over again. It may feel like you're back to the start, like you're just having to learn everything all over again, and even doing an unlearning of life. That will be a major thing, is doing an unlearning. But this is the way to get to know you inside and out. So the Page of Pentacles means like a restart, a refresh. Okay, like getting your mindset right. How can you get your mindset right? How can you value yourself better? And then the opportunities will start coming in. Okay, yeah, and then we've got the Chariot. So this is moving forward in life. So whilst it may feel like you're starting life all over again, you're grieving, there's loss, you kind of have to get into this new frame of mind, you are moving forward. The moment you say you want better for yourself, the minute you say no more, I'm going to be treated with respect, is when you start moving forward in life. I want to get these ones actually. Oh, and then we've got You're Ready. How amazing is that? So you're ready to be moving forward. You're ready to start cultivating this queen-like energy. You're ready to move forward. So get excited. Get excited for life. There's a new journey about to begin. So what does this new person look like? How do they dress? What's their mindset? What do they love to do? Do you have passions and hobbies? If not, start asking yourself what it is that you would love to do. I started doing hula hooping, and I love it. It's so much fun. It's not your normal way of exercising. So You're Ready, not the right time. Okay, that's very deceiving. I'm gonna ask for clarity. Okay, ask your angels. So not You're Ready, not the right time, ask your angels. Okay, so maybe what it is that you're not ready to, maybe you're ready for the micro steps. Maybe what you want isn't going to happen tomorrow. It means that there is so much learning that needs to be done. So like meeting that perfect person, or maybe manifesting like millions of dollars, isn't going to happen tomorrow. But you are ready to start moving in that direction. So that it's not to say that you won't meet that person right now. It's not to say that you won't make millions of dollars right now. Like, it doesn't mean that you won't meet the perfect person. It doesn't mean that you won't be financially free and financially abundant. You will, but it's not going to happen tomorrow is what it's saying. There is still so much that you need to learn about yourself in the meantime. And it's through the hobbies, it's through listening to your intuition, listening to your gut, that will lead you to finding the perfect person, the perfect job. Start listening to your curiosity. What is it telling you? And ask your angels for guidance. Just of a night time, ask your angels to please show you the path or what it is that you need to do next. and I'll wait for the answers to come through. Okay. Just let me get this one. Ooh. So being in the flow. So this means baby stepping it, pick up the breadcrumbs. Being in the flow means leaving what's not meant for you and embracing what is. Because you have got such a journey which is going to be the most magical, incredibly insightful journey you'll ever go on in your life. The more you get to know yourself, the better life will become. So be in the flow of the universe. The universe knows you better than what you do. The universe understands what needs to happen right now and what doesn't. There we go, cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. So again, we don't want to victimize ourselves in what we're going through. As I said at the very start of this reading, not why is this happening to me, but why is this happening for me? It is much harder to get out of the victim mentality, okay? And by all means, have your day, have your week of grieving, like you need to grieve. But also, just say, okay, it's because bigger and better things are coming into my life, and just keep affirming that throughout the day of every day. But what's happening is seeds are being planted for that new growth, for that next version of you, for that new book to start writing itself. Seeds are starting to plant. Cultivate that queen-like energy. Start getting to know yourself, your values, your morals. How is it that you want to feel? Where is it that you want to live? What is it? You may not have to know what it is you want to do, but through your past experiences is what is going to teach you of what you do want and what you don't want. So I hope this reading resonates. Please leave only beautiful comments below. If you resonate with this reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you would like an individual reading, head to my website. If you would like... Sorry, I need to have a drink right now. My throat is drying up. If you want to gain more insight to learning about you, to look at how you can become a better person, to look at what it is that you're not seeing, book an insightful tarot reading. And on my website, insightful tarot is I like to think of it as you coming over to your girlfriend's house to get perspective on the situation, so your friend can help you see what it is that you don't see. It's looking at all the parts of yourself that need addressing, that need to be healed, that you're unaware of. So I call it insightful tarot because it's so insightful. But I'm going to leave it there for you guys. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye. Hello my lovelies, and welcome to Mermaid Code. This is going to be your tarot reading for this week. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and we'll get to see what it is that you need to know. Okay, so we've got the moon energy. Okay, moon card. So there may be things that you are unconsciously aware of. So we've got 5 of Wands. Okay, so there's conflict. There is conflict going on. Okay. 8 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So with these cards here, we've got the subconscious mind, conflict, something that needs to let go of, but then we've got success, we've got financial abundance here. So there is definitely, you're not willing to let go of something, that's for sure. You're not willing to let go of something, and it could be the ego. I feel like your ego is maybe getting in the way of something in your life, and you're not willing to let go, but it's from an ego standpoint. But then we have financial success here. So it's like, if you walk away, financial success is going to come in. Now, that might not make sense to a breakup or moving away, or but know that maybe that person is weighing you down in some kind of way, stopping you from creating that financial abundance. This person's kind of bringing you down in some kind of way, but your ego is saying, no, this is safe. I'm going to stay like in this relationship, in this job, in this country, in this state, like whatever it is. If it's moving, then moving may, like by you moving, may create the financial abundance you're seeking. Maybe you're too stuck being where you are now. It's too scary to leave home. It's too scary to leave where you are. But there's opportunities to come when you let go. So there is some kind of ego that is stopping you from letting go of something, which is actually stopping you from success. That's actually very intriguing. Opening yourself up to love. Okay. And then we've got expecting miracles. Yes. So say it is a relationship and you know it's not right for you. You know it's no longer in alignment. But maybe there's someone better for you out there. So that relationship does need to be let go of. And then expect miracles. So once you start coming back into alignment with yourself, things will start aligning, magic will start happening, things will start flowing, things will start presenting, will start showing itself in your reality. But you have to, well, see, you've got the heart on the boat, right? This is more of like a leaving. Got the heart on the boat with the flowers. There we go. And it's sailing away. This could even be a death in the family. So with, there could be like conflict with family here over inheritance as well. And you just need to walk away from it. And this could be just, representing the funeral. But that's only that's only if that has happened, okay? I don't want you to start thinking, oh my god, who's going to die? No. That's only if that has happened. Or this is surrendering yourself to love, surrendering, saying goodbye to that relationship, saying goodbye to that country that you call home, saying goodbye to that house, saying goodbye to that job, saying goodbye, and just allowing things to move on and forward. Because when you do that, you start opening yourself up to better things. Better people are going to come into your life. Better jobs are going to come into your life. So there is magic that will happen, but you not letting go is stopping these miracles from coming in. Like, you are blocking yourself from these miracles because you're not willing to let go and walk away from something or someone. I hope that makes sense. Oh, this one just flew out the deck. Looking deeper. Okay, so we have the moon. The moon is all about the subconscious mind. It's all about going, what you're not aware of, going deep within your mind. And then we've got looking deeper. Deep within me is majestic radiance. So maybe this reading is letting you know that you're worth more than what you think. Like, what you are accepting in your life, what you are not willing to let go. You probably just think that this is the best life can get. That, not much better things can happen. So you're willing just to stay put in that relationship, put in your environment. But there is something that you cannot see. It has not manifested yet. There is something better coming in, and you need to cultivate your self-worth. This is like similar reading to the first one. Same but different. But you need to know your self-worth and know that you deserve better, and that you need to step into alignment, which means letting go of all the things that don't serve you anymore. I'm going to get some more cards. So this is telling you that new love is going to come in. Something more fulfilling is going to enter your life. You just need to let go of what it is that you're trying to hold on to. I feel like you're not leaving your comfort zone is almost what's coming through. But there is new love, new fulfillment about to come through if you let go. So things are going to be on the up, okay? Oh, and then we've got Page of Pentacles as well. So new income is going to come in. Maybe you get that job opportunity. Yeah, you get that job, but there's something more fulfilling, and like even home, like, you know, you have an idea of where it is that you want to travel to, or what it is that, yeah, you want to do in life. So more fulfilling offers are going to come in, if it's love, if it's a job, something else, but it's going to start revealing itself, okay? That's something more that I was saying before that you can't see will start revealing itself in your reality. But again, you have to let go of the old. Okay, we've got Eight of Pentacles here. And then we've got Hierophant as well. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Give me a moment. I feel with the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant is, yes, okay, no, this is it. You are going to be learning something new. Maybe it's like an apprenticeship that comes through. Maybe it's just like a learning of something new. You're going to have like a new mentor come in, a new teacher come through of some sort, and they're going to help you through this journey. But I feel like you're going to start learning something new, something that's going to be so much more fulfilling, something so it's so much more aligned for you, but you will be learning something new. So it's kind of like starting all over again. This is very similar to the first reading. This is actually quite crazy. There's new growth coming in, that's for sure. But yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles, is all about, yeah, like an apprenticeship, a traineeship, doing a course of some kind. Maybe you're about to start like studying something, and then you're gonna have the teacher, the mentor, the coach, whatever this person is, it's gonna start coming through as well. You're gonna start meeting them very shortly. Mystic Healer. Oh, look at that. Healing energy flows through you. Okay, so what this means is once you let go of this old life that you're trying to cling on to, you will start naturally healing when you let go. Got the Mystic Healer. So as you start learning this new thing, whatever it's going to be very healing for you. It's going to be a natural healing process. So again, just allow things to come in ever so organically and naturally. Valiant courage, take action with passion. That came in the last reading too. So go after what you're passionate about. This is a time, like this is a restart. This is a refresh. Look at what it is that you actually want to do in life. And this is like ever evolving. You know, when everything like happened to me, you know, I was going through this really toxic breakup, we're going through court, I had no hobbies, no interest, no job, no income. Like, it really felt like the world was against me. But I started listening to my curiosity. I started looking at, okay, this is an opportunity for me to do life right. What is it do I actually want to do? I intuitively knew that I wasn't just going to go get any job, like in a retail store, a gas station, like whatever it may be. Like I wasn't just going to go get any job that was going to just drag my body to and hate. I was going to start living purposefully. What is it that I really wanted to do? I wanted to learn how to open up my third eye, how to read tarot cards. I'm now doing hula hooping. Like I'm doing everything with intention now. I'm doing everything with passion. Like everything I do, I'm so passionate about. So this is time to do life right by you. And then voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. So voyage of the heart. So this is like soul purpose stuff. Okay, I really feel like you are going on like an adventure and a journey of your soul purpose. So this is all about listening to the heart. Your heart has a voice and it needs to be tuned into. So start asking yourself, what am I curious about? What is it that I want to start doing? Now you may be at a loss. I was. Like I literally it was just a blank like canvas. Like I literally had nothing to go off. So it took time for these answers to come through, but they came through eventually. So yeah, start asking yourself, what is it that I want to do? What is my heart telling me? And it doesn't have to make sense at the time, okay? It does not have to make sense. I found out I wanted to open up my third eye and read tarot cards through just randomly going to see a psychic to, bring me insight about my future. And then I was like, wow, how did she do that? How did she know these things? Because none of it's on my social media. And I went home and Googled how to be psychic, which taught me I need to open up my third eye, which taught me to buy tarot cards. So it all stemmed from just wanting to know about my future to go see and went and seen a psychic. So don't underestimate your curiosity. A deep trust. You have to have this unwavering faith, this unwavering knowing that life will work out for you. Now, feeling like depths of despair with this card, like the Four of Cups, where you just can't see anything yet. You're kind of still in the fog, and the fog hasn't cleared yet. But you just have to trust that things are going to work out for the better. The more you can listen to your heart and not your ego is when things will start aligning for you. Okay, so you need to stop listening to your ego. Your ego will always keep you in a place that is familiar. So like, even if it is like such like a toxic relationship, an abusive relationship, your ego will still tell you to stay because it's what you're familiar with, it's what you know. And to leave that relationship and not know what's to come, not know if you're going to meet someone else, not know if you're going to be okay or find a house, your ego can't stand that. But that is you listening to your heart. Your heart will never tell you to stay in such a relationship. Your heart will always tell you to do something you don't want to do because like it's not certain. But things become certain when you start listening to your heart. The abundance does flow in. The better relationship does come in because you are listening to your heart. Okay, and then we got vibes. So get through this time with listening to music that you resonate with. When I was going through my breakup and stuff, I would listen to this song called Rise. I forget the woman's name that sings it, but it's all about rising up. She tells you to, I rise up. I'm a really bad singer, but yeah, it's all about rising up, becoming the best version of yourself, and that you're going to be okay. So listen to songs that resonate with you at this period in time. to give you that strength and that power to keep moving forward. Dream with your soul. So this is telling you that like you can have what it is that you want. So feel into your soul, feel into your heart about what it is that you want to manifest, what it is that you want to have in life. Have that conversation with yourself about what it is that you want in life. And you know, this job, this relationship, this house, whatever it may be, will teach you everything that you don't want and teach you everything that you now know what you do want, because you know what you don't want. So in order for good things to come in, better things to come in, you need to let go of the old. You need to let go of what is no longer meant for you anymore. Okay, so with that, I'm going to leave this reading as it is. But just keep dreaming of a better life. Keep dreaming that, you know, it will work out. Things will turn out so much better than what you ever expected it to. Okay? So with that, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye. Alright, we've got group number 3, so let's find out what your reading has to say for you this week. Ace of Cups. So this could mean a new love coming in. You're going to meet that person, or your relationship is going to level up. You're going to create like a deeper connection with your partner if you already have one. So that's exciting. Ooh, that's a good one. Chariot, Queen of Pentacles, and let's get one more. So you're moving on and upwards. So, I feel like this is a love reading for you. 9 of Wands. Okay, this is great. Okay. So yeah, Ace of Cups, this really is about new love coming in, up-leveling your relationship. Things are going to start looking like, you got the Chariot, so things are going to start moving forward. Things are going to start, looking up for you, getting better. You're going to start evolving. So your relationship, if you're in one, are going to evolve, or that relationship is going to come in and meet you where you're at in life. So relationships are moving forward. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, no, let me scratch that. Queen of Pentacles is all about knowing your worth, your value. So it's time to start activating that if you're in a relationship. Start showing your partner your self-worth, having those boundaries, not settling anymore for mediocre, allowing your partner to treat you accordingly, to queen-like energy. Be that queen in your relationship and don't settle for anything less. So there's going to be an involvement, there's going to be movement in your relationship to equal queen energy, to be treated like a queen. If you're not in a relationship, then this person coming in is going to treat you like a queen. They're going to treat you knowing your worth, because you know your worth. Maybe you're starting to cultivate this new sense of self-worth and self-love. And the Knight of Wands is all about having, boundaries, like I said before, having those boundaries, standing firm, standing tall, having a voice for yourself, saying no when something's not okay. You don't settle and you protect your energy. But you're calm as well. You don't, queen energy, she talks with her eyes. She talks with her energy. She doesn't need to yell. She doesn't need to raise her voice to get her point across. Her demeanor, you just know not to mess with her. You just know to respect this woman. or man or person. So step into this queen energy and start knowing your worth. This new relationship is they're gonna treat you accordingly. Or if you're in a relationship, it's going to evolve and you're gonna start knowing your self-worth and how you should be treated, and your relationship is gonna start evolving for the better. Okay, so we have knowledge and sanctuary. So, like a queen, she's very knowledgeable. This is air energy. This is how do I say it? This is like spiritual energy, not going by the ego. Like, you're very knowledgeable in the way that you don't lead with your ego. You know to bite your tongue, or if you don't, then you should start learning to. Learn to talk with your energy. Learn to talk with your eyes. Learn to talk with your posture. Okay? So maybe you need to start reading up on what it takes to have self-worth. Cultivate that, like that siren energy, that Marilyn Monroe energy, right? Someone who knows their self-worth, someone who knows they're beautiful and they should be treated accordingly. So learn how to tame the ego. So yeah, acquire this knowledge. Okay, keep learning, higher learning, spiritual learning. Learn how to speak with energy and not your words. And then we've got sanctuary. So this is about finding a safe space for you where you feel protected in your relationship. Like, this relationship feels safe, you feel protected, you feel looked after. Okay, you need to cultivate that energy. You need to cultivate the person that you need to cultivate the like-minded person who wants to be treated with care, who wants to feel protected, who wants to feel safe and nurtured. But create that space within yourself first, and everybody else around you will follow. So you need to learn how to create that within your energy. Do that with like finding YouTube videos, TikTok videos. But yeah, it's acquiring more knowledge for creating a person that wants to be looked after in every aspect, that wants to be provided for. Okay, now that doesn't mean giving away your power. That doesn't mean being codependent. That doesn't mean, relying on someone else financially. No, but it means being respected and that this other person can provide for you. Okay, I hope you understand what I mean. So keep acquiring more knowledge on how you can cultivate that queen-like energy, the becoming her person. Fogged in. Go slow, take time. So creating this persona, as you go along, watching these YouTube videos, reading these books, cultivating that goddess energy, right? It's gonna take time. It's kind of like creating like a new version of yourself, but it's going to take time for you to have boundaries and say no and bring in this new evolved energy of yours. So take your time in tuning into this new version of yourself, okay? It's, it can happen overnight, but don't go, like, everything that you learn takes time. So just go at your own pace in reinventing yourself or creating this this new evolved relationship. Take time. The answers are within. So listen to what it is that you want to cultivate within yourself. Listen to like what it is that you need to concentrate on. Maybe it is, boundaries. So maybe you want to read more books about boundaries, how to say no. Maybe you want to learn how to speak confidently. Maybe that's, your first step in cultivating that queen-like energy. The queen is very clear. She's very precise. She knows what she's saying. So maybe, yeah, you need to learn how to speak with more confidence in order to cultivate that queen-like energy. So just look at like what your weaknesses are and look at, or whatever you feel like you want to concentrate at that time. Maybe it's learning how to take up space, standing tall, putting your shoulders, back and walking with confidence. Maybe it's that. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. So know that the people around you are always going to support you. As you evolve, people are always going to support that part of you. Okay? The fact that you're always wanting to grow and learn more and more and more, people are going to respect that. You can't keep staying the same person. So know that the people around you will support you becoming this next version of yourself. Ten of Swords. Okay. So this usually is the death of yourself. So it's kind of like a snake shedding its skin. It actually, the snake dies if it stays in its old skin. It needs to regenerate. It needs to break free of its old skin. So that's what's happening is, as you're evolving, you're creating a new skin, you're creating like a new persona for yourself. So lean into that. Okay? It could be the death of the ego as well. But it's like the death of something. Not someone, okay? No one's dying. But it's just, the old you is evolving. You're not going to be the same person you were 5 or 10 years ago. Okay, so we've got the Four of Cups. So this is seeing not being... What's coming through is not being grateful at the moment. You're kind of looking at these cups, but it's kind of like, oh, it's old. Like, I don't want these cups anymore. Like, when you have, you're closing your wardrobe that you bought a few years ago and you're like, ugh, like, you're just not even grateful for them anymore. Like, you're just like, no, this just isn't me anymore. And so there's like a disappointment coming in. And you got this person running away as well. You can see that person running away right here. And then there's like a disappointment here, an upset. So maybe it's like, maybe someone has said something to you that has been really disheartening. It kind of got you in that pain spot. So they have said something that has made you really think about life or really think about their actions. It's really made you think about life itself, or the person that, yeah, they've said something that is that has kind of led you speechless. And now it's like, gosh, like, what do I do with this information? Whether it's something that they hurt you with, I'm not sure. But they've kind of, they've left you speechless, and they've left you to find out, like how to go about this situation. Maybe they've shown, maybe this person has revealed themselves fully. Maybe you saw something that you've never seen before in this person, and you're like, wow, I can't believe they just did that. Maybe they stabbed you in the back, and you just thought like that, this person would never do that. So yeah, that's interesting. Okay, and then we got the Lovers. I feel like maybe they've hurt your ego in some way. Maybe they've hurt your ego in some way, and it's something that you actually need to address and be like, really? Am I really like that? Or, yeah, maybe they've said something hurtful, but it's the truth, you know? So maybe that's what you have to really think about. So maybe that's kind of like what's going to trigger this new version of yourself. And maybe it's going to bring you closer. Maybe it's a friend or your current partner or someone has said something, and because they spoke the truth, maybe they didn't hold back, and maybe that is the death of the old self because of what they said. And you're like, oh, geez, I really need to do something about this. And it may bring you guys even closer. Or maybe if you're not in a relationship, or this hasn't happened in a friendship or in a family member, maybe that very thing that this person has said is what is going to help, transform you into the next version of you. Okay, and then we've got the World. Oh, we've got Ace of Cups again. Okay, so, and then we've got the Four of Pentacles. Alright, so, the World is, it's the end of the book. I was saying this in my last reading. It's the end of a book. The World is the last card in the major arcana, so it's the ending of something. And then kind of starts again. But look at that Ace of Cups. So this really is about being the next version of you. This is about ending on a good note and transforming yourself into the best version of you. This woman, like, she's so relaxed, she's healthy, she's living her best life, and she's learned how to be in the flow of the universe. She's learned how to let go. She's become stronger within herself. She's not emotionally immature anymore. She's learned how to become the best version of herself. She's learned how to not let people's words get to her. Like we're seeing with the Knight of Wands here, about having boundaries. This is also about protecting your energy and not letting people bring you down and letting words hurt you. So this woman here, she's learned to not let words affect her. She's learned to not allow people's opinions to bring her down. She's living her best life because she doesn't listen to the opinions around her. And then the Ace of Cups is bringing all those new fulfilling opportunities into your life, along with the evolved relationship and the new partner coming in. And then with the Four of Pentacles, so this is learning to not hoard things too, kind of like on a different note. This is, you need to allow flow in your life. So don't hoard money, like invest it. Invest it in stocks, invest it in business. Keep the money like rotating. Okay? Don't block the flow by just, trying to like hoard everything and just like kind of keep it tight in your arms. Okay, and then we've got Queen of Swords. So this queen, she is very cutthroat. Okay? She knows what she wants. She's detached. This woman is detached. So she doesn't rely on people. She only relies on herself. So whilst, you be vulnerable in your relationship and friendships, but don't get attached. Be independent. Yes, like you want them to be able to provide for you and protect you, but do not rely on them for anything. Allow them to give you that, but still be financially independent. Still be your own person. Still have your own life. And do the things that you need to do. Okay? People will respect you more when you do right by you. That is like cultivating queen energy, okay? She does right by herself. She knows her self-worth. She loves herself enough to have those boundaries, to do right by her, by having her own life and her own things. Oh, and then we've got King of Swords. Oh, wow. So, you will be matched with your king. You will be matched with someone who can provide for you. This person is very smart, very analytical, okay? This person is very intelligent. So they're going to match your energy, okay? They are probably... they like to have their own life too. They like to have their own life as well. So, yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be a great match for each other. I think you are both going to respect each other because this Queen of Swords and King of Swords, they have immense respect for themselves and they don't let anybody treat them any less. Either of them. So sometimes you may come head to head with each other, okay, and not back down because you know each other, like you know your self-worth, but it kind of like dissipates almost. Like, you communicate with each other. You communicate. So, yeah, with that, I'm going to love you and leave you. I am so happy for your growth and what's going to manifest in your life. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Please like and subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in my other videos.